idea, the seed of being a lawyer, it started in the first grade. My mother was working an administrative job and couldn't pick me up from school. So I started taking the bus by myself between West Oakland or the hood into the more rich and affluent part of town of Piedmont. In first grade, my mother finally allowed me to go to my friend Michael's house. And so his mom picked us up, and that was my first time driving through Piedmont. And I'm seeing circular driveways with fountains and gates and mansions. I couldn't even believe that this existed so close to my house. The first thing his mom says, she's like, do you guys want an after school snack? What do you guys want, cereal or something? And we're like, cereal. And there's like 8 boxes of cereal there. In my house, we had 1 box of cereal. And we knew there was only a certain amount that everybody could get because we had to make that cereal stretch. And I remember turning to Mike and I was like, what does your dad do? And he's like, my dad's a lawyer. I want to be a lawyer. I want to have 8 boxes of cereal in my own house. But as I grew and matured and understood the disparity, the difference between my community and my neighborhood and the communities that I was being educated in and the communities that my classmates lived in, I wanted to try to balance the scales. I wanted to try to close the gap. I wanted to be the person who could be a representative of the people who I felt were locked out of society. As I was at UC Berkeley, I realized I could do politics, but what seemed to be even more impactful on a personal level was being an attorney, was being an advocate. When I started at a law firm doing civil rights work, and I would take on fights that were much larger, much bigger, much more complicated than anything I should be doing. It allowed me to gain my confidence. And what I started realizing was everything that they teach you in the course of these schools is actually teaching you how to sit in the bleachers versus having you sit on the sideline, on the front line. And what I started realizing was their fear was losing to someone like me. All I had to do was win one time, and that would be a stain on their career. But if I win one time, everybody's gonna believe that we can actually do it and pull it off. They gave me the strength and the insight in my formative years to believe in myself in order to take a case from start to finish. And so I started taking these fights on and doing things pro bono just to get the opportunity to learn and to show my community that there was someone out here who was willing to stand up for them when everyone else was willing to stay in their seats. The work that I'm committed to engaging in today and the fight that's in my spirit, was I going to stay continuing doing the work that I had been doing, or do I take it to the next level? Do I then bring my team together so that we can embody what I see the next phase of civil rights litigation looking like? We're not above the people as attorneys that are going to direct the people as to how to fight for their rights. We're not behind the people where we force people to be on the front line and have to take all the onslaught, the attacks, and then we come in after them. No, we're right beside them. We stand with the people. In this new era, we're not only in the courtroom. We're not bound by the 4 corners of any one legal document. Instead, we're in the streets. We're in the community. This is the engine. This is the heart of the community. And that turned into Pointer and Buelna, Lawyers for the People.